don't cry, just boils the sea, braids her grief in broken reeds, carries storms in a mason jar, sings to fish like they were stars. Married young to a man named Wind, he left salt on her weathered skin. His boots came home, but not his bones, so she sleeps beside a pile of stones. Salt wife, dancing slow with a tide that never lets go. She don't beg, she don't pray, she just drowns a little every day. They say her kiss can rot a sail, and her hair's just a rope turned pale. She waits where the cliff turns black, with a song that don't look back. If you see her, turn away, or give your heart and learn decay. She don't steal, she just receives what every wave forgets to leave. Fine life, dressed in foam, keeps the dead from feeling alone. She don't speak, but if she did, she'd say the sea forgives no kid. They say her kiss can rot a sail, and her hair's just rope turned pale. She waits where the cliff turns black, with a song that don't look back. If you see her, turn away, or give your heart and learn decay. She don't steal, she just receives what every wave forgets to leave. Find a wife, dressed in foam, keeps the dead from feeling alone. She don't speak, but if she did, she'd say the sea forgives no kid. You came in a world the day I left mine, born from the tears she cried at the time. I watched from above as your heart found its beat, while mine turned to wind on that lonesome street. You learned how to walk while I learned how to fade. Your first little laugh was the price that I paid. But every soft whisper your mama would say carried my love in some heavenly way. I never held you, but I know your name, whispered it nightly through sky, wind and rain. I've watched every birthday unseen but near, the ghost in the room that you feel in your fear. You don't know my voice, but you I'm there when the stars shine just right. And when you feel lonely or out of place, that warmth on your shoulder, yeah, that's my embrace. One day you'll stand where the silence begins. Ask where I was through your losses and wins. But darling, I've been here, not gone, just unseen. Loving you louder in spaces between. I never held you, but I walk by your side. In shadows of mornings and dreams you can't hide. I've rooted your laughter, I've guarded your sleep. And when you have sorrow, I'm the ache that runs deep. You're half of my story, the start of my flame. I never held you, but I know your name. So live like the stars were made just for your light. I'll be the sky that holds you at night. I'll wake up early, start the coffee strong. Let the dogs out, hum your favorite song. I'll warm your coat on the old porch rail. Leave notes in your lunch when words can't fail. It ain't grand, it ain't wild, but I do it all just to see you smile. If it makes you smile, I'll go that mile. Drive through the rain or wait a while. Paint the room your favorite hue. Learn your songs and dance off tune. Doesn't matter big or small. If it makes you smile, I'll do it all. I'll mend that fence, even if it leans. Take pictures of sunsets you've already seen. I'll light a fire on the coldest nights. Read your books under fairy lights. You don't need diamonds or long red owls. You just need love that stays a while. If it makes you smile, I'll try each day to turn the skies from gray to May. Bring home daisies just because. Catch your tears before they buzz. It don't cost much, but it's worth it all. If it makes you smile, I'll take the fall. I don't need the world to know my name, as long as you say it's soft just the same. If it makes you smile, that's my win. I'll take every loss just to try again. 'Cause your joy's my favorite kind of sound, the one that keeps me sticking around. Yeah, forever's just the start. My vow, my style, makes you smile. I'll walk that mile. We sailed beyond the tides we knew to a place where the sky is always blue. No maps to follow, no roads to find, just the waves that whispered and the stars aligned. The sand was soft like a lover's touch. The palm trees swayed, but they didn't rush. We built a home out of driftwood and dreams, with the ocean's hum and the moonbeams gleam. On an island of our own where the world can't see, we're free from the chains that used to be. No time, no clock, just the tides and the breeze. Living in love, just you and me. Here we're the kings of the endless sky. On our island we'll never say goodbye. The nights are long, but the stars shine bright. We made our vows in the soft moonlight. No one's around, just the sea's soft song. And with you, love, I know I belong. On an island of our own where the world can't see, we're free from the chains that used to be. No time, no clock, just the tides and the breeze. Living in love, just you and me. Here we're the kings of the endless sky. On our island we'll never say goodbye. And when the winds call, we'll sail again. But this island will always be our haven. Find an island of our own where the world can't see. We're free from the chains that used to be. No time, no clock, just the tides and the breeze. Living in love, just you and me. Here we're the kings of the endless sky. On our island we'll never say goodbye. And when the winds call, we'll sail again. But this island will always be our haven. She hung me on a fence in June, said wait here till I find the moon. The wind came first, then came the pain. Now I'm just a jacket full of rain. Once I held her heartbeat tight, through dust and songs and sleepless nights. Now the cattle pass, but don't complain. They just see a jacket full of rain. No arms inside me, no scent remains, just threads pulled loose by time and plains. She wore me last when she let go and left me where the dry winds blow. Coyotes howl, what I can't say. Their teeth in stars, their feet in clay. I wish I could walk or curse or flame, but I'm just her jacket full of rain. If you find me by the broken wire, don't wear me close, I still hold fire. Love that dies don't die the same. It soaks in the cloth and keeps the name. She said she'd come when the wild oats bloom, but I've been stitched into this room of sky and silence, grief and grain. Forever just a jacket full of rain. I stitched your name on a cloudless sign, hung it where the sparrows fly. The fence still leans where you carved that tree. Love like lanterns in the weed. Your boots by the door have gathered dust, but the floor still creaks like it remembers us. I talk to the dusk like it's keeping your seat, pouring silence into something sweet. You're the echo in the barnwood beam, the ghost in every quiet stream. I close my eyes and there you sleep, a prayer with hands too far to reach, but still you bloom in every beat, like lanterns in the weed. I saw the moon stitch gold through the pines, it hummed your name in crooked lines. The wind wore your laugh, the earth kept your heat, and time just bent beneath our feet. You're the song the robins never learned, the fire in leaves that never burn. Though miles are stolen, what we keep, your light in roads I walk in dreams, my lantern in the weed. You're the song the robins never learned, the fire in leaves that never burned. Though miles are stolen, what we keep, your light in roads I walk in dreams, my lantern in the weed. house outside Cottonwood. You fed me corn and stitched my side, then tipped your hat and let me fly. I flew through dust, I flew through rain, with one good wing and your last name. And I still call your rooftop when the moon is full and gold. Still sing above your porch rail like I did when I was bold. They say crows don't write no letters, but I carry words like stones, from skies you'll never walk again, to fields you used to own. The barn is gone, the wheat's grown wild, your boots hang quiet like a prayer on trial. I met a lark who knew your laugh, said you once played fiddle for the aftermath. I've flown past time, I've flown past grace, but your kindness carved a place. And I still call your rooftop when the moon is full and gold. Still sing above your porch rail like I did when I was bold. They say crows don't write no letters, but I carry words like stones, from skies you'll never walk again, to fields you used to own. You taught me skies ain't always kind, but mercy, friend, is hard to find. So here's my song, it's scratched in flight, one black wing against the night. If I could write with ink and pen, I'd send this tale where you've been. But for now I'll croak and circle wide, a feathered soul still on your side. Nurse brings my coat every Saturday noon. I shuffle past roses that died back in June. Nobody asks why I leave with a pen, just me and my paper, silence again. I ride the same bus to that hill by the lane, where shutters hang crooked and paint lost its name. Your chair's by the window, untouched, unawake, but I leave you a letter for old promises' sake. I write letters to an empty house, to a porch with no voice and a quiet mouse. I tell you the things that I should have back then, like how sorry I am for the words and the wind. You don't read them, I know, but still somehow I write letters to an empty house. Last week I told you about our new nursemaid, how she hums Patsy Cline as she folds the duvet. You'd like her, I think. She's gentle, she's kind, but no one could ever take your place in my mind. my forever in your final heart. You're buried in stone, but I keep you in ink, and that's where you live when I can't bear the thing. I write letters to an empty house, where your ghost knows my name soft as a spouse. No postman picks 'em, no return to send, but I'll keep on writing till my own end. 'Cause love like this don't ever run out. I write letters to our empty house, and when I'm gone, let one note stay behind, a letter that says I'm still yours, signed. We weren't looking for treasure, just chasing time, down in the caves where the sun don't shine. But your voice echoed soft off the ancient walls, and I knew I'd found gold where no light falls. Drip by drip, that silence spoke like love in the language of limestone and oak. You reached for my hand with a miner's grace, and I swear the dark turned into a sacred place. You're the light beneath the stone, where no roots grow and no birds have flown. You made a home where the cold winds moan, and gave my heart a place unknown. Love ain't always sky or open road. Sometimes it shines beneath the stone. Stalactites hung like frozen time, and your lips read poems that were never mine. But I listened close, and I felt the heat of a fire you sparked in the caverns deep. You're the light beneath the stone, where no roots grow and no birds have flown. You made a home where the cold winds moan, and gave my heart a place unknown. Love ain't always sky or open road. Sometimes it shines beneath the stone, beneath the stone. And even if we never rise above, I've seen the dark lit up by love. You're the light beneath the stone, my compass where the stars ain't shown. No need for maps, no need to roam. You found me lost and called it home. Forever There's a mailbox in the middle of nowhere, paint chipped red flag still there. Sits on a post where the road runs out. Ain't no house, just winding down. I drive by once every June, leave a letter sealed by the moon, addressed to a name I made up, just hoping the wind picks it up. I write to the stars, to a love I ain't met, to the life I dream but ain't lived yet. Pouring out truth on paper thin, hoping someday it might get sent. No return, no promise, no care, just a mailbox in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes I leave old Polaroids of a dog I had and a boy I avoid, a guitar pick, a song half sung, dreams I lost when I was young. People laugh when I say it speaks, but it keeps my heart from springtime leaks. Some find God, some find gin. I found a place to put my sins. I write to the stars, to a love I ain't met, to the life I dreamed but ain't lived yet. Pouring out truth on paper thin, hoping someday it might get sent. No return, no promise, no care, just a mailbox in the middle of nowhere. Ain't looking for answers, just somewhere to send all the things I'd say if I could again. So I write to the stars, to a future friend, to a version of me I might meet again. No one reads them, but that's just fine. It's about the writing more than the sign. I found peace in a prayer in open air, at a mailbox in the middle of nowhere. There's a breeze that knows my name, through the willow fields it calls the same. You're barefoot laughing in the shade, while the sunlight dances where we lay. Meadow hearts and mountain skies, love like rivers, clear and wide. We've got no plans but open days and soft green trails through golden haze. Just you and me and the songs we start under trees with meadow hearts. You hum a tune the robins know, while clover wraps around your toes. No roads to chase, no clocks to fear, just this stillness holding us near. Meadow hearts and mountain skies, love like rivers, clear and wide. We've got songs we start under trees with meadow hearts. The world can spin, but we'll stay slow, where daisies bloom and soft winds blow. Even silence feels like art when you're lying close, heart to heart. Meadow hearts and mountain skies, where the soul forgets to cry. You're the calm in every breeze, the peace that lives in fields like these. Let forever make it start here beneath our meadow hearts. She worked the counter, name tag said May. I came for nails but forgot halfway. Boots full of dust, heart half awake. Then she smiled and the world hit the brakes. It wasn't fireworks, it was quiet and slow, like sweet tea poured on an old back porch, you know. Midnight at the feed store, neon buzzing low, country station playing soft on the radio. A little talk about horses turned into more by the grain sacks near the old screen door. Who needs faith when love walks in, wearing flannel and a crooked grin? Yeah, I fell hard and I fell short at midnight at the feed store. She said, you fix fences, I've got a few. I said, I can try long as I'm working near you. By Friday night we were two-stepping slow in the parking lot glow, where the tractors goers go. No candlelight, no champagne scene, just her hand in mine and a John Deere dream. Midnight at the feed store, stars hanging wide, like they knew we were born for this countryside. From a dusty floor to forevermore, I'd take that hour 1,000 times more. No suit, no script, just real and raw at midnight at the feed store. Now we've got a sign that hangs above, says open late for midnight love, love. Midnight at the feed store, that's where we began. Not in some movie, just a farm town plan. Now we slow dance while the babies snore, still barefoot on that old tile floor. If you're looking for love that's honest and pure, try midnight at the feed store. Now we've got a sign that hangs above, says open late for midnight love. Midnight at the feed store, that's where we began. Not in some movie, just a farm town. honest and pure. Try midnight at the feed store.
Packed my life in a beat-up case, left a note, didn't leave a trace. Said I'd be gone till I found a sign, or a town that looked like peace of mind. Had a map with lines I never knew. Every turn just led me back to you. But the wind said, boy, don't turn around. So I hit the gas, let the truth break down. 'Cause miles don't lie, they stretch the soul. Every broken line helps you feel whole. I ain't lost, I'm just on my way to where my heart don't have to stay. I've outrun tears, outrun goodbyes, but wheels don't judge and miles don't lie. Found a bar near El Paso Light, played 3 songs for a crowd that night. One old man said, son, you sound free. I said, freedom ain't cheap, but it's sweet to me. Yeah, miles don't lie, they wear you thin, but they don't care where you've been. They just roll with your pain and pride, and keep your truth somewhere inside. I've made peace with my restless side, 'cause roads don't talk and miles don't lie. Not a heart in black, but till then I'll chase the sky and trust the road won't pass me by. Miles don't lie. Miles don't lie.
Sun peeks slow through the silver mist. You stir beside me, warm and kissed. The kettle sings, the robins wake, and love feels soft like the breath we take. It's morning in the hollow, where time moves like a lazy swallow. The grass is cool beneath our feet, and every breeze is calm and sweet. No need to chase, no need to follow. Just stay with me in the hollow. There can spin and roar, but peace lives past our
stay with me in the hollow. We've got wildflowers in our hair and sunlight caught in country air. If joy had a sound, it'd be this side of waking slow beneath this sky. It's morning in the hollow, and I've got nothing more to borrow. You're enough, and this is right, wrapped in stillness, held in light. No dreams beyond, no plans to swallow, just love and you and the hollow.
Sunrise paints the sky with gold. Stories whispered, softly told. Footprints fade on sandy shore. Here's where I want nothing more. Morning tides pull me near, wash away the doubt and fear. Calm and steady, soft and wide, I find peace in morning tide. Seagulls dance on salty breeze. Time slows down among the trees. Every wave a gentle sigh, breathing in the open sky. Morning tide, come and stay, carry all my cares away. No more hurry, no more ride, just me here with morning tide. When the world feels rough and wide, I'll return to morning tide. I've walked where the river split the stone, where pine trees hum when you're all alone. There's peace in the quiet, but it's never the same since I found you whispering in the rain. You said love don't need a fancy place, just a crackling fire and a wide open space. You made me believe what I couldn't before, that home's not a house, it's someone to adore. The mountains know my name, and they echo yours the same. We carved our dreams in bark and flame, with stars above like picture frames. The wind don't lie, the sky don't change, and the mountains know my name. I still hear your laugh like a songbird's tune just before the fall. I don't need a map, don't need a sign, just the trail we walked and your hand in mine. The mountains know my name, and they echo yours the same. We carved our dreams in bark and flame, with stars above like picture frames. The wind don't lie, the sky don't change, and the mountains know my name. Let the world forget what we became, but the ridges still whisper us in the rain. Yeah, the mountains know my name, like a tattoo etched in time and flame. I'll find you there where the wild hearts came, forever held in nature's frame. And if I'm lost, I'll call in vain. The mountains know my name. Sun dips slow in amber glass, boots sink deep in shadowed grass. Whispers crawl beneath my skin, roots hum songs of might have been. Broken fence, a rusted song, wind hums notes both sharp and wrong. Moonlight folds like worn out maps, memory drips from rusted taps. Mud in my pocket, cold and dry, ghosts of a whisper, laugh and cry, holding on to dust and rain, lost between loss and pain. Night spills secrets down hollow bones, crickets ride in silent tones, heartbeats echo under skin, waiting for dreams to begin. Ashes fall on cracked front porch, time forgets its crooked course. I stand still but rivers flow, where I'll end, I'll never know.
rattling, I'll never know. Lost between loss and pain.
The scarecrow's missing his head tonight. Still guards the field like he's got it right. My hands smell like rust and rain. I buried my name past the weather vane. There's a barn with no roof, just memory, and a cowbell ringing in a minor key. Grandma's ghost smokes by the sycamore tree. Says the wind ain't real, just wants to be. So I sleep with my boots tied to the bed, dream of dirt roads I ain't never read. If silence was wood, I'd carve it thin, make a door, let the silence in. Time wears a watch that don't tick no more, just clicks like a beetle on a screen porch floor. And love she left in a dress made of bark, said meet me where the sky forgets the dark. Now I sit where the broken fence hums low, counting stars that don't know where to go. No map, no fire, just the wheat lights green, and these nails in my pocket digging in. There's a letter nailed to the cellar door, written in ink that don't bleed no more. The porch light swings like a drunk old friend, as if it knows how the story'll end. I keep albums in the attic chest, right next to where your Sunday dress still smells like ash and pine wood grace, a ghost with buttons stitched in lace. I never prayed, but I spoke to the creek. It answered in ripples, too scared to speak. The wind wore your voice like a borrowed coat, and left me drowning in a paper boat. Your name grows moss on the gravestone gate, where time carves slow and the robins wait. I lit a match just to watch it lie, said it burned like truth, but it kissed goodbye. They say the sky won't fall if you sing, but I've heard silence break its wing. It fell through me like a stone through wheat, heavy and holy and incomplete. So I sleep with one eye and half a heart, in a bed where nothing can fall apart. Our bones rattle when I forget
just not the same. Your name grows moss on the gravestone gate, right answered in ripples, too scared to speak. The wind wore your voice like a borrowed coat and left me drowning in a paper boat. Your name grows moss on the gravestone gate, where time carves slow and the robins wait. I lit a match just to watch it lie, said it burned like truth, but it kissed goodbye. They say the sky won't fall if you sing, but I've heard silence break its wing. It fell through me like a stone through wheat, heavy and holy and incomplete. And so I sleep with one eye and half a heart, in a bed where nothing can fall apart. Our bones rattle when I forget your name, but they whisper it back, just not the same.
You wore that sundress 'neath a willow tree, with a daisy tucked where your heart should be. The sky was wide, the world stood still, and time bent quiet to your will. Yeah. I didn't need a photograph, that look you gave, yeah, it's gonna last. It's painted on the wind, like your name carved deep beneath my skin. And every breeze that blows through June, I hear your laugh, I hum our tune. It don't fade, it don't rescind, your love's painted on the wind. Never had much, just the open sky, your hand in mine, and a reason why. We built our dreams from broken boards, with fireflies for candle cords. And though the seasons roll and turn, you're in the leaves, the grass, the birds, painted on the wind, like Sunday prayers and violin. In every storm that rolls through town, I feel your arms wrap right around. It's not a place I've ever been, you're just painted on the wind. Like an old sweet song that won't give in. You might be gone, but you're still near. And every whisper I still hear. You're not just gone, you've always been painted on the wind.
Some loves are loud like a runaway train, but ours was soft like autumn rain.
Still painted on the wind, like an old sweet song that won't give in. You might be gone, but you're still near, and every whisper I still hear. You're not just gone, you've always been painted on the
At dawn he turns the stubborn earth, where roots are tangled since his birth. With calloused hands and heart so wide, he plants his dreams where secrets hide. Each seed a shimmer called from sky, a whispered wish, a silent cry. The furrows gleam with silver light, though no one sees but him at night. He's planting stars in the furrow deep, where the restless soil holds what we keep. No harvest comes by dawn's first gleam, but he's tending hope, not just a dream. And when the night folds round the farm, those stars take root and stretch their arms. Neighbors say he's lost his mind, chasing sparks that no one finds. But he just smiles and keeps the pace, for every star's a saving grace. One day they say the sky will fall, and light will sprout through fields and all. Until then, he'll sow and pray for night to grow in bright array. He's planting stars in the furrow deep, where the restless soil holds what we keep. No harvest comes by dawn's first gleam, but he's tending hope, not just a dream. And when the night folds round the farm, those stars take root and stretch their arms. So if you find your heart worn thin, look for light where dark has been. There's magic in the furrow sown, a garden where the stars have grown. I traded fast lanes for gravel roads, left behind what I couldn't hold. Big dreams don't mean a thing when you're too tired to hear the birds sing. Now I wake up with the sun, coffee strong daydreams, just begun. Old dog lying by my feet, feels like life finally tastes sweet. Porch light promises quiet nights, stars above, no neon lights. Just me in this old rocking chair, no need to go, I'm already there. Took a while to find this peace, but it's better than I thought it'd be. I ain't rich, but I've got this love and porch light promises. She came by with a pie last June, said you look like you could use a tune. Now she's humming in my kitchen air, barefoot with that messy hair. Porch light promises, soft and slow, learning how to take it slow. Used to chase what wouldn't stay, now I'm thankful for each day. No more running, no big list, just love and porch light promises. It ain't no fame, no crowded halls, but this front porch catches it all. The laughs, the storms, the in-betweens, the kind of life you only see in dreams. Final porch light promises, homegrown truth. Nothing fancy, nothing new, just the kind of love that takes its time, that shows up in the simple signs. I was lost but found all this in love and porch light promises. Fence line fading in golden light, crickets singing the edge of night. Old dog yawns, the porch swings slow, and I breathe deep, just letting go. Quiet like a prayer without a word, like the wings of a passing bird. No need to chase, no need to run, I'm home here under the setting sun. Dust trails rise behind the hay, kids are laughing down by the bay. Mama hums that tune again, the one that heals like summer rain. Quiet like the whisper of the here, just stay a while with quiet. Quiet. Dust trails rise behind the hay. Kids are laughing down by the bay. Mama hums that tune again, the one that heals like summer rain. And when the world gets loud and wild, I'll come back here, just stay a while with quiet. Woke up to thunder on a Monday morn, a leaky roof and coffee gone cold. Bills on the table, dreams on hold, feeling like life's just wearing thin and old. But I tied up my boots and I faced the day, like my mama taught me back in the clay. She said storms come fast but they roll on by. Keep your chin up, child, and look to the sky. 'Cause rain don't last forever, clouds don't own the sun. The darkest nights break into dawn. When the hurting starts to run, keep your heart tied to the tether of hope you buried deep. 'Cause even the coldest, hardest weather can't hold back a dreamer's heat. No, rain don't last forever, just long enough to grow your feet. That truck of mine don't start some days, but it still rolls down them red clay ways. I sing to the silence like it's radio gold, turning every mile into stories told. Yeah, rain don't last forever, it don't own your song. Let it fall, let it wash you clean, it's where the roots grow strong. Keep your boots out in the weather, don't you run and hide. Even when the sky feels heavy, there's sunlight on the other side. No, rain don't last forever, it just teaches you to ride. One day I'll look back from a porch swing high, say those storms made me who I am inside. So rain don't last forever, no, it just clears the view. It writes your name in the mud and rain till the morning shines back through. And every ache and all that pressure will bloom into something true. Yeah, rain don't last forever, but the strength you find does too. Dust on the wind, just a name on a stone, a tumbleweed soul, always rolling alone. Sunburned and silent, The sky never cried till you came like thunder on the canyon side. You walked with no boots, just footprints and sand, like a ghost from a dream, with rain in your hands. You looked at me once, and the cactus bloomed. The clouds rolled in and the desert swooned. You rain in the desert, soft and rare, a miracle falling through empty air. You found the cracks I tried to hide and filled them with life like a rising tide. No one believed love could grow here ever, but you proved them wrong. You rain in the desert. Campfire shadows danced in your eyes.